It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chiefs and the Lions, and it comes your way next.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs to about the 33-yard line. You talk about this Chiefs defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Herndon. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Herndon. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in,
You're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dillard. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Chiefs sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Dillard. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. And they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. Up the middle they go. Dillard. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. As they've got it as we resume action. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. His 5th touchdown on the ground, number 8 overall. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
False start, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Off the play fake. Herndon. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Herndon.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll be out right at the 35. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Back to throw. Herndon. It's complete to Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Off play action. Herndon. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Marcus Jones
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Mahomes now on the sneak.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
On 1st down, Dillard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Mahomes going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense set to take over. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herndon. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now a 2nd and 6. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow. 15.
A first run now for Kyron Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Throwing to start the drive. Herndon. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Herndon. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Herndon, and that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That ball caught. It's Rice. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now here's Mahomes.
The short throw to Musgrave.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete, left side to Worthy.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Looking to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Michael Mayer,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
60-6. Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Herndon. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw to Smith. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herndon. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off the play fake. Herndon. Touchdown. Brock Wright. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. That's into the hands of Worthy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dillard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Dillard, and a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 16. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw caught by Mayer. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now Mahomes on the bootleg, rolling to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
4-yard line.
15.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Give them 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on third down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That is caught. Still fighting. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 66 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Screenplay set up for Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll run on first down. Dillard. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And now, meanwhile, after the on the fumble, we've got an injury. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 16. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Again, it's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the... He did not get
Previous
there.
play is under review.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Previous play is under review.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Herndon. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
A short throw to Musgrave. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation